It was the beginning of the sort of Zoom sessions.
I was just thinking I was glad to press continue and not leave meeting.
Yes, doesn't it? Fantastic. Well, I can see people are starting to join, and I know we've got lots of people joining on our live streams on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. My name's Francesca. I'm the founder of the Great British Entrepreneur Awards and Community. We are delighted to have you with us today for our shortlist announcements for 2021 in partnership with Funding Options. We've had a record-breaking year at the Great British Entrepreneur Awards this year. Not only is this a new category, the Made in UK Award, but across the entire programme, we had over 4,800 applications, which has beaten our records in previous years quite substantially, and absolutely goes to show that entrepreneurial spirit is very much alive and well. So this morning, we are delighted to be joined by Thomas Boyd of Funding Options, our partner, and Johnny Patterson, who I feel like I know very well, but we've not had the pleasure to meet face to face yet, because Johnny picked up our Great British Entrepreneur of the Year award last year, obviously remotely. So hopefully 2021, we will get together and get the chance to raise.
Yes.
But before we the shortlist, I'm going to pass over to Thomas, who is going to pick your brains, Johnny, about the Dr. Paw Paw journey and what winning a Great British Entrepreneur Award meant for you. So over to you, Thomas.
Super, thank you, Francesca. A bit of an intro about me. My name is Thomas, and I'm the head of advisory at Funding Options. Funding Options is the leading platform for SME finance in the UK and the Netherlands. We support business owners by connecting them to the right funding for them so that they can trade, plan and grow with confidence. We're incredibly proud that to date we've helped over 10,000 businesses access over £500 million in funding. And we've very recently launched the Funding Cloud, which is our data-driven platform which connects businesses, lenders and partners to facilitate fast and secure access to funding at scale. We've actually just helped a customer access funding from the point of application to drawdown in just 20 seconds. Delighted to be here today and to be joined by Johnny Patterson from Dr. Paw Paw. My girlfriend actually uses your products, Johnny, so she was a bit jealous.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic.
So we've got a few questions to run through, and if anyone viewing does have any questions, I believe you can pop them into the Q&A box. So Johnny, if you could possibly please tell us or talk us through the story of your business to date.
Of course. Hi, everyone. So yes, I'm Johnny Patterson. I'm the co-founder at Dr. Paw Paw with my wife, Pauline Patterson. Just a bit of a story about the brand and where it came from. Our daughter had eczema and had really bad eczema, and we'd been going to the doctors for a while trying to look for a solution, and the doctor said, well, why don't you try this steroid cream? She was only 6 months old at the time, and it just didn't seem right to us. So we searched high and low. We'd been using a Paw Paw cream, a product that obviously like a multi-purpose balm, and we decided to launch it ourselves here in the United Kingdom. We actually make the product here in the UK. We have some really nice, healthy, clean ingredients, and that product actually solved our daughter's skin, and we decided to take it to the rest of the market. So 7 years on, we now employ 17 people here in our Bromley office. We contract manufacture in the north of the UK. We have a warehouse in the UK, a warehouse in the United States, and a bonded warehouse just outside of China. So the exciting part about all of that is that it's all British made, and we're supplying around 30 countries in the world with about 20 SKUs. We've just hit over 103,000 followers on Instagram, which I think is a big achievement for us. And so, yeah, that's us today. And it's been an incredible journey for us.
Well, no, thank you for that, Johnny. I think it's really inspirational when you can meet a need of your own as well as many others. So number two, funding is obviously a vital component to any growing business. Are you able to tell us about your funding journey?
Yeah, I've been thinking about this, and I think I mentioned it on the last interview that I did with the GBEA guys, that I mean, initially we started it with some of our own savings. I then begged, borrowed and stealed from a couple of friends who lent us a £5,000 each, and yeah, we started the business on £20,000. So I just wanted to give that sort of raw journey to anybody that's listening. It can start from something so small, although it seemed like a lot of money to us at the time. And then just throughout the years, we were using a lot of bank money. So originally we were with HSBC, and this is one of the things I wanted to give out to listeners. Don't be afraid to move banks. We originally started with HSBC. They gave us some small funding, but they just really didn't see the vision that we were seeing. So Metro, I'm sure many of you have heard of, were another great bank, and we decided to move to them because they gave us further funding, which really helped the business along. But actually, we just signed another deal last week. We're moving back to HSBC because they've seen our growth, and we're going to be using a mix of their trade finance and invoice finance to help fund the business. So to date, all the funding has really come from ourselves and from the bank and our own sales. However, we, through winning the Great British Entrepreneur of the Year awards, we've been approached by a number of investment companies, which is really exciting. And if we hadn't have won the Great British Entrepreneur of the Year awards, I don't think this would have happened so quickly. So it hasn't happened yet, but we're at the early stages with, we're basically introducing ourselves to a broker who's going to help find us and a partner to create some investment into our business. So we're really excited about that because we think it's really going to drive the business on to the next stage.
Yeah, no, it's excellent to hear from that 5,000 way back at inception, and now with the new investment, what that will be able or allow you to take the business to that next level.
Yes.
So this award is obviously the Made in the UK award, and you did touch on it earlier. But what would you say? Why is it so important for you to ensure that your products are made in the UK?
I think initially, and this was, I always like to talk the truth, we just didn't have the confidence to buy products from abroad. It's quite nerve-wracking to think to buy product from China, Korea, the United States, or even just places like Eastern Europe. So we like that idea of being able to create the product here in the UK, mix it, feel it, touch it, and if there was any changes or we weren't happy with the product, that we could change it quickly. However, what it has meant for us is a number of things. We recently launched on Tmall Global, which is the biggest online retailer in the world, and the Chinese public are looking for that British flag. They're looking for that symbol. They automatically see it as a sign of quality and will pay that little bit more for the product. So that's what's come about from that. And then also we've managed to make a lot of the work that we've done with the DIT. So if you're not already brands listening into this, try and talk to local government. We became a UK export champion around 2 years ago because of the vast amount of exporting that we're doing. But they only really give you this support if you're making it in the UK. So we're making the product in the UK, and they're trying to help us export to obviously bring funding into the to the British economy. So lots of benefits in the end without realizing why or having a plan of doing it, but it's worked out well.
Yeah, I think that point about quality is really important, and it's good to hear that that's recognised overseas as well.
Certainly is.
Final question: what has, and you did touch on this earlier as well, but what has winning the Great British Entrepreneur Award done for you and your business?
I think initially we just felt absolutely blown away, amazed, and I mean that's probably on a sort of personal level between me and my wife, but I think then what it did for the team was just, and I'm talking about team now, is just build that confidence that we are on this journey and we're going somewhere, and that somebody recognized it other than ourselves. So that was a huge accolade for us and for them. Obviously, we got a huge amount of PR awareness and marketing awareness across the UK. It really showed all our distributors and retailers who are working with us that not only are we a brand that are making good products, but we're also doing it with a savvy business head, because it's okay to make great products, but making good margin and making profit is really quite important. And I think obviously the last point, and I did mention it, the conversations that we're now having with potential investors. We've not decided whether we are doing it, but it's made us explore the opportunity. So it's made us look hard at what we are doing as a business. What are our plans for the next 5 years? So we've had to almost sit back, work out what we are doing, what our costs are now and going forward for what we want to achieve. And I don't think we would have done that if it hadn't have been for winning the award and then now getting this potential investment. So it is a great big thank you to the GBEAs for this.
Super. No, thank you very much for that, John. It's been an absolute pleasure to chat to you. We'll pass
Thomas.
back to Francesca.
Fantastic, thank you, Thomas. And no, Johnny, the pleasure's all ours in having you as part of the community. And not only did you win an award, but you're incredibly supportive to earlier stage businesses and have jumped at the opportunity to support them throughout this process. And we're incredibly proud to have you as a member of our community.
And just to say, I mean, if anybody does have any questions or they want to reach out, they can reach me on LinkedIn. And if they've got questions they want to ask about finance, trade, export, any of those points, retailers, we're always glad to help because so many people have helped us along the way. So sorry, I'll let you get back on.
It's probably about to blow up, but without further ado, my colleague Jonathan, who will run the video, and we will announce this year's Great British Entrepreneur Awards finalists for the Made in UK category. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everyone. Good luck.
an exceptional shortlist. Huge congratulations to everyone. As I mentioned, it was a record-breaking year this year. Everybody who has been shortlisted, you will receive an email very shortly from our team with some social media assets that you can share with your network and community about your success and the next steps for the Great British Entrepreneur Awards. Thank you so much, Thomas and Funding Options, for your continued support. And Johnny, again, it's an absolute pleasure. And hopefully 2021, we get to meet in real life, face to face, and raise a glass.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you
Take
so
care,
much,
everybody.
everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations.